So we met Doug and Martha through our family charity event, which they were supporting and raced in the event as well. We were looking for a better quality of life, a safe environment to raise our young family. Martha and Doug are active members in the Georgian community and supported our family charity event, 6 Hours of Gibraltar. They raced, they helped fundraise for a local charity. Martha and Doug guided us through the process by meeting with us regularly, really understanding our needs as their client, helped us to understand what Collingwood had to offer, and was really patient in walking us through every step of the process, but as well as seeking answers when there were gaps in understanding. Well, one of the issues that we had was that the water main in our driveway burst after purchasing the home. Doug and Martha went above and beyond to work with the seller, the seller's agent, and the town of Collingwood water department to ensure that the issue was addressed, resolved at no cost to us prior to us moving in, which was a great help and really eased our mind as we transitioned homes. We found Doug and Martha to be extremely professional, detail-oriented, excellent communicators, honest, and very generous with their time. We had great discussions throughout, and we had lots of fun, and there were laughs along the way. So that's our experience with Doug.
It's always stressful.
Yeah, stress-free.
Karen, a friend of ours who's lived here for years. She was in a book club with Martha, and when I asked Karen who I should use, she recommended Martha wholeheartedly.
I think after having a cottage and commuting on a weekend basis for a number of years, we decided that it was best to try to find a spot that had everything in one spot. So we could ski in the winter and enjoy the summer on the lake and skip weekend travel.
David and I have bought and sold many properties, and as a result, we often know what it is we like and what it is we need. And we find that Martha is a great person to lead us down that path. She has qualities that we enjoy. She's calm, she's very knowledgeable, she knows so much about different types of properties, both farm, commercial, residential, all of which we've been involved in purchases with her.
Yeah, we worked with Martha purchasing a number of spots, and I think the key point would be just calm. She always brings calm to the process of purchasing. She sees all the angles. She's always thinking of things that have been overlooked or potentially overlooked, and it just gives you a sense of confidence when you're purchasing with her.
Well, what David and I love about Martha is how knowledgeable and actually cautious she is. She's never pushing you to make decisions. So things that we may not have thought of in a purchase, she'll bring up. Let us decide whether it's important to us or not, and then we can go forward. But her knowledge and her ability to bring these things to our attention helped us solve issues as well as be aware of issues that we probably never would have thought of.
I would highly recommend them. The key point would be that they're going to help you make the decision that's best fits what you're looking for. There's always a certain calm when they're purchasing. There's an excitement when you're purchasing a house, and there's sometimes a desire to just get it done at all cost. And there's always a calm with Martha that helps calm the situation down and make sure that you're getting the most house for the best value. My parents purchased a farm with Martha, and it was our recommendation that they work with Martha.
I tell anyone that we have referred that Doug and Martha are honest, number one, that they are knowledgeable and trustworthy, all things that I think are important in a realtor. And other than that, we also actually like them as people, so that makes it easy to work with.
So around 6 years ago, we lived in Blue Mountain for around 6 months or so. We did a season here working together, and then Julia and I actually moved back to the UK for a year and a half. During that time, Julia was sponsoring me for my permanent residency for Canada, and then once we moved back to Canada with my residency, we decided that we loved the Collingwood Blue Mountain area so much that we wanted to settle down here. So that's why we decided to come back to this area.
So Tim and I were searching for houses about 2.5 years ago, and we were looking for realtors in the area, and I asked a few friends, and one of my friends actually recommended Doug, and she used him and has used him twice now, so we decided to go with him.
So when Julia and I bought our first house, we were both brand new to purchasing. We never, both first time home buyers, we had no idea what we were doing. But interestingly, when we bought our first home together, it actually guided me into my new career. So the fact that Doug found us this house was amazing for me. So I'm now a mortgage broker, and the reason why I moved into that field is because one of our neighbours was or is my principal broker at my mortgage in my new career. So yeah, it actually changed changed everything about our lives. The fact that we bought this house.
When we were doing one of our walkthroughs with Doug, he noticed that he thought we had Kitech plumbing, which there's a huge issue with and a lawsuit against that. And he did the research into it, and when we had our home inspection, he was correct and we had Kitech plumbing. So he worked it into our deal to have it removed, fully finished and everything before we moved in. So it was hassle-free for us, and it was so nice to move in and not worry about that. He took care of everything for us.